to the collective I'm speaking with today, who are definitely guided here. And I'm getting the feeling of because you read the title, because you are moving and aligning to a path of freedom. I'm also hearing of success and financial success and security, and also stability is coming through right now. I'm also getting, building the foundation, reaping the rewards that you desire. Okay, what's always been meant for you. Okay, I'm definitely like what you sent out into the cosmos. I'm also seeing an arrow come back and forth, like what's coming back to you. So take it how it speaks to you today. This collective I'm speaking to have been transforming, rebirth after rebirth. This has been such a hectic year for you, yet also freeing in a sense, right? I'm seeing the word trials and tribulations. You've actually endured so many of that as well. Okay. I'm also getting someone sitting down and reflecting. So I'm definitely hearing taking the time to reflect on how far you have come and where you are right now. Okay. Cause there are some things that are going to begin to come together for you. Okay. I felt like loopy. So that's the word that came through, feeling very loopy. So I'm getting this feeling that lately you might have been feeling like in dreamy, kind of out of body, kind of like as my last video message came through, out of sorts, which also came through in my last video was like 2, 3, 4, I believe, was making its appearance a lot. And 1, 2, 3, 4 on one of our last energy updates. And it was making its appearance a lot. It was coming through. It's like the energy was gaining momentum. So things began to speed up, like energetically within you, like changes started to occur within you, started to move, right? And like, as I'm making this video, 1212 portal is actually tomorrow, lovely soul. So you may be even noticing some energies that are coming up right now, okay? Because you are shifting. Some of you are shifting and some of you already shifted through this portal. Okay, even though it is tomorrow, it's like you be ahead of the game. Some of you here. Okay, back to what I'm feeling. So you might have been feeling like out of sorts. Okay, I'm also seeing increase in appetite, needing to eat more, needing to sleep more, feeling like loopy again, in between worlds, feeling like you've been in between worlds, and it's kind of like limbo state, brain fog, right? It feels like for example, for some of you have noticed, like even just yesterday feel like a million years ago. A week ago feels like a million years ago. Like things feel like a million years, like time like feels like a million years ago as you continuously keep moving forward. There's also this feeling, I'm getting the word memories. So some of you, like, memories are like of your old self, this old like version of you, like you probably can barely even remember that part, like that part of you, that version of you that once existed as well. There is definitely, I'm getting self-mastery going on here. So you are definitely working on mastering yourself right now. Moving into 2025, you're going to be in what they call conscious living. Okay, I'm also hearing right now you're shifting into the 5D. I'm feeling like I'm also hearing heaven on earth. So most of your energy is in the 5D already. It's already moving more into that world right now. I feel like this 12-12 point, you're going to be shifting into that 5D, out of this old world, out of this old paradigm completely. Okay. Residue. That's what I just heard. But what I'm also feeling is like, there's going to be times when you feel, there's also this sense of like peace and expansion you feel within your mind, all within you, right? Lightness that you'll be feeling, right? There's going to be times where you're feeling the spark of inspiration, the spark of creativity, the spark of motivation. At the same time, I'm also hearing creative blocks. You might have noticed this is linked to Mars being in retrograde. Okay. Reflect on past. So I'm definitely feeling like reflect on your past. Maybe, things you've been working on, kind of like to boost that motivation up. Okay. That's what I'm feeling from that message here. But things are definitely majorly, drastically changing within you, about you, and around you right now at this time. Okay, definitely, they say you got to see so yourself. What I'm going to go to right now, what I'm feeling is like the old paradigm, those old ways of doing and things like that have to go. The one I want to touch base on is like become aware of the old paradigm, things that no longer exist, okay, where you are. One that is coming through to speak on is patience, and like heavily patience, and releasing that impatient rush energy. Also patience with giving up that energy of instant gratification, wanting something instantaneously, like it's not instantaneously, but like wanting something quick for pleasure, to feel good, something like that. I'm also hearing like someone is playing nice with someone who does not deserve their attention. Okay. in presence. So that's a specific message that just come through for someone out there. Okay, so that is I just dropped these cards. Y'all, I got some beautiful message for y'all today. I would definitely stay tuned. I would definitely stay tuned to the end of this video. So let the messages come through. Let's go back to what I'm feeling about. Passing up that instant gratification is over with, and literally thinking longevity. Really like falling in love with the journey itself, living in these precious, beautiful moments, and literally staying, riding the wave without getting off, no matter what occurs on it. Okay. I'm also seeing the word like resistance, without resistance, resisting the changes, right, that occur on the wave that you are riding. Okay. I don't want to get into, fear. Okay, and what I just spoke on right now is highly very important. Look, 555 on the clock. Okay, I heard it's time to change those ways that may resonate with what I just said right now. Okay, so it's definitely like I'm definitely seeing somebody rooting down, literally rooting down. I'm definitely feeling like somebody here is very stable, okay, within themselves. So what I want to get back to is when we spoke on longevity, right, and passing up these instant gratifications, because you have a long, beautiful journey ahead of you. And you know what I've noticed in my life, that things just keep getting better and better and better, right? And it doesn't matter what is going on out in the world. No, I'm not naive to the things that are going out in the world. I definitely pay attention. Like, I want to say, like, I don't give my energy like to it, like put my emotions attached to the things, you feel me? But I'm aware, I'm observant is the word I'm looking for, of what goes on. So it's not like turning the cheek to the things that are occurring in the world. Also, you're having, I heard, a higher level understanding of things that are going on in the world. Like, you see behind the scenes of this. So you definitely are understanding what is occurring. But I'm also hearing shifting your focus, okay, and not getting emotionally attached to what is occurring in the world and thinking that you cannot create abundance, that you cannot create your heaven on earth, because you absolutely can. It's important to not attach your emotions to the things that are going on in the world, because you're creating in a whole nother reality, and nothing can stop this. It's all up to you. You got the power to do this. So it's all about where you're putting your focus and attention, because I definitely feel like you're someone who's rooted into, I heard, abundance, you know, and love and acceptance and success. You're not rooted into fear and guilt and shame anymore. Okay, so you're definitely going to be creating in a whole nother reality here. Okay, and so definitely I'm seeing the word calm. So that's giving me the vibes of self-mastery. Is calm is mastery. And the feeling that's coming across is this as well, which is going to take me into a dream. So y'all bear with me as these messages flow through, though. If you like this video, hit that like button. If I'm speaking to your soul, your heart, your spirit, hit that like button. And if share this video with anyone you feel called to share this video with. If you're new here and you're feeling the vibes, you open up to the truth. Hit that subscribe button and that bell to get all the newest videos that I drop. And follow me on Instagram at Miss Kelly Travel Spiritually if you are Instagrammer. You heard? Okay. So it's taking me into the dream, one of the dreams that I had. Okay. I'm going to tell my dreams a little backwards. There's going to be messages here for you. But this dream that I had actually last night was speaking on, like, you're going to probably notice rage, conflict, battles, chaos going on in the world. And be mindful of this energy raising up within you, okay, to bring it straight forward with it. Okay, so just be mindful of that so that you're not reactive. In my dream, I was reactive, but I instantly became aware of the fact that, hey, what I was doing, and I kind of snapped out of it and saw it from a higher perspective. So don't beat yourself up if you happen to do this. Just learn, snap out of it, learn not to do that, right? You become aware of that, okay? I definitely feel like you already are aware of this, so sometimes we just kind of slip up, okay? But when I said instantaneously, when things in 3D literally move very slow. It takes time to manifest in 3D. You're in the 5D now, okay? This is a whole new era here now. And in the 5D, things can manifest instantaneously. Things can manifest faster. The possibilities are already out there. When you align with those possibilities, they will literally manifest, and things will manifest faster in the 5D. But I just don't want to make any confusion there with still like getting caught up in instant gratification. You feel me what I'm saying? And also going back to this dream, in this dream as well, it's like I was being misunderstood as well. Like I was being judged, and I was also like for making a mistake at a gas pump, right? I made a mistake at the gas pump, and I got yelled at by my boss, right, for making that mistake, like trying to belittle me, like make me small to make herself tall type energy. You feel me? So be careful for this. Be careful and mindful of this type of energy as well, okay? Because you can see what's up. This collective I'm speaking to, okay? So calm is mastery. Calm is mastery, which is bringing me into the words I want to say to you. What I started telling myself is from now on, I'm no longer allowing my emotions to overpower my intelligence. Lovely soul. So that's the message that I want to bring through to you right there. Also in this dream, what was going on was like, since I've made a mistake at the gas pump, it's like the coworkers as well begin to look at me as a failure for making a mistake. And I'm also getting this feeling that's coming through. There's like people projecting that energy out onto you. Maybe there's some people in your life, even people you work with, or family, friends, whoever, that may think that what you're doing, that you're a failure because you make mistakes. They don't understand the real meaning of what failure is. Do not allow that energy to project onto you and you take it on and think that you are a failure just because there are things that have not manifested yet or come to fruition a certain way, or the bigger picture has not unfolded. You get what I'm saying? Or you still learning and understanding, because that ain't got nothing to do with you. Okay, so don't take on the energy of others because of what they feel and don't understand. Okay, that's another thing that was going on in my dream. And then I kind of popped off a little bit. Like I had said, I had felt angry in my dream and I became reactive, right? Because of the energy that others were giving out, I got reactive. I felt it inside of me. I became reactive, but then I made it right. Well, I decided to be me. I was like, you know what? I'm going to let that go, and I'm just going to be the bigger person. That's what I do anyways. You feel me? Because that's just what I do. It's like, I'm not finna like stoop to other people's level. I'm not finna stay feeling like this and all that. I've learned to be like this. It wasn't always like this. And so I'm just going to, move on from this and let this go. And I just became jolly and I let it go. Okay. I'm definitely, I heard some of you are going to be setting yourself free. Like you're going to start to notice that shift that's happening real quick within you, like that, how you might have used to stay in this energy of like feeling angry for whatever time, and now you're going to be able to shift out of it really quick and just be like, hey, I'm not bothered by this anymore. I'm going to move on. It's definitely giving me rare vibes. You being very rare, keeping your light on, keeping your light shining, lovely soul, being kind, being that leader. Excuse me. Excuse me. Being that leader and leading by example. When I coughed twice just now, I heard do it 2 times, look 2 times. I don't know who that may resonate with out there, but that could be a specific message, okay? So being that leader, being that kind, lovely soul, having that light on, right? Not allowing people to like dim your light anymore, right? And allowing yourself to really shine bright and not being bothered and affected, because you've been practicing this, by the things that will occur in the world or the people that surround you. It is easy when you by yourself at home in your own solitude or in your own space to do this, but you got to be your authentic self everywhere you go, which brings me into this realigning. 333, it was 13:33 on the clock when I drank the water. A lot of water. Now the doctor disclaimer, a lot of water right now, because you're going to notice hydration, right, is very important right now through this as well. But I definitely just lost my thought, and it kind of may be like that during this, not manifesting it, but it's because what I said, not the confusion, but the brain fog that is going on right now. So I'm going to let go of that, and I'm just going to move on to something else and let it come back. So another message, definitely allowing things to unfold naturally with no attachments, no expectations at all to the outcomes. We spoke on that, right? Literally now you're embodying and doing this, continually moving forward, even though you may not know what you're moving forward toward. Like, may not have all the details to something. You may not have all the information to something, but you're like, every step you take, you're going to start to receive the information that is needed for you in the right time and always. So being okay with not knowing all of what you need to know, right? So that's a message that for some of you out here, that's how you're learning to move. Like this all is linked into you becoming the master of yourself. You're learning how to operate as you, the divine being, having a human experience here, okay? And there's this energy of like fear. So you definitely been facing your fears, right? There's the fear of unknown that is coming through, okay? Because we're living in these unknown times, right? Unpredicted times. So it's like, any fear that you may feel of the unknown, instead embrace the unknown, because the only reason why you may fear the unknown is because you don't know what may lie ahead or how things are going to unfold, and you're actually being taught, like, disconnected into surrender and being okay with whatever unfolds the way that it does. You know what I'm saying? So that energy is like just embracing the unknown instead, because all you're going to find in the unknown is more about yourself, lovely soul. You're going to learn and discover more about you, which is taking me into another dream that I had, which 2 dreams that I had back to back. I woke up and what I was feeling was things are coming together. So there's going to be things that are coming together, and this could be linked into that 12/12 portal. I definitely feel that there could be some things that will start to click in like a light bulb moment and begin to start making sense to you, okay? Which takes me into back to that dream that I had. It was like I was saying in that dream, I literally dreamed, I was in my dream and I said, oh, this is happening because it's 12/12. Tomorrow's 12/12 or something like that. And I was like, what I meant by that was like this energy was coming up because of the 12/12 portal. And it was like, it gave me this sense of peace and understanding, right? And I was saying it out loud, and the people around me, they just didn't understand nothing I was talking about, and they looked at me crazy. Being okay with how people choose to see you or don't understand about you, okay? Like, you are so done with seeking any type of outside validation. That's the old paradigm. Any type of attention outside, you can take a look around and you can see what's really going on out there. You're done with that. You seek that light within you. You have that attention within you. Give everything to yourself because you don't need anything out there to be given to you. You feel me what I'm saying? So that's another thing that is definitely changing about you. You're beginning to understand a lot of things that you just didn't understand before, which goes back to these fears. You've been noticing yourself facing these fears. What I've noticed about fears is that they're false evidence appearing real, even though they feel so dang real. It's really because there's lack of understanding of something. There's something that you have a lack of understanding of, and it makes you fear it, right? So like people might fear you because they don't understand you, how you live, how you think, and how you be, right? So that you can't do nothing about that. I know if someone just felt like, I don't want people to fear me. You just can't do nothing about that. It's just the way that it is, right? And it goes back to that dream as well that's coming up. It's like those people in that dream, like they just, they didn't understand me. But that was something else I was going to say that. But anyways, let's just move on from that. That was something else I wanted to say that was coming up about that dream. Like people, they just didn't understand me in that dream. So like there's just people that just may not understand you. But going back to fears and how they really don't make sense, you're starting to see that because where you're moving to is like, it's about love, no more fears. You feel me? You're being fearless, right? First of all, I'll give you a couple of my fears that I had so many. And one of them is like, I was feared of who I truly am. I feared who I truly was, right? And one of the other things is like, I grew up in a system. I grew up from poverty. So when I first had to pay taxes for the first time, for having a business, and I had to learn how to do that, I feared that. I was scared of that. And all I had to do was understand it and learn it and gain information over it. And that's exactly what I did. And here we go, finna be the 3rd year doing those taxes, and it was nothing to fear, not at all. It was just something new that I had to learn, right? And the same thing about remembering who I was. Like, I feared who I was, right? And all I had to do was continuously moving along that path, and I kept discovering and learning more about who I truly am. And that's when I realized later on that I feared who I truly am, right? And it's like, the universe, message from the universe real quick. Look, the universe wants you to know this. When I'm grateful for what I have, I can feel good along the way to what I desire, which goes back to the beginning message of when I said longevity, right? You're in this for the long term, the long haul, baby. A legacy is a lifetime to be built, right? Things are going to change and keep getting better. And at the same time, things are going to continue to fall apart in that old world because I told you it's crumbling and falling apart. It's time for the new, right? So you're going to keep seeing that. And that's why it's like you can't wait for that world to get better to create a new world. No, you start doing that now. You feel me what I'm saying? I think you already know that. So it's important to have gratitude Okay, and feel good along the way. Feel good along the way to when I'm grateful for what I have, I can feel good along the way to what I desire. You're going to keep your energy and frequency high. You're going to keep that, like, your energy matching what is it you're calling in and attracting, right? So I definitely heard also a morning routine. Get yourself in get a good morning routine for yourself to help keep your frequency high. And this card, look at the cardinal. You're cardinal. Okay, maybe this has some of your cardinal signs, and maybe many of you here, I'm definitely feeling like, are leaders. So the universe wants you to know that it's always conspiring to support you and guide you and lead you compassionately toward the highest good. The universe is always leading you towards your highest good. And that goes back to my fear messages. What I was saying all along, the universe was leading me to my highest good. Even though it didn't make sense, even though I was scared, I was being guided toward my highest good. Even though I didn't know what that was, I was just following the way, my intuition, what I was guided to do, acting out on inspiration, right? Taking action on inspiration, on things that inspire me, moving toward those energy, acting on those ideas that I was getting insights on. Y'all get what I'm saying? Y'all already know what time it is. So the universe is always conspiring and working in your favor. And it's so important to keep the gratitude. Another fear that I had was I was so tired of the system. I was so tired of it. And I grew up on food stamps. And I was so tired of it. I was born into that system. And I was so tired of it. It became frustrating because I began to grow. My business began to grow. And it just became hectic for the system trying to keep up with me, right? So I knew the time was coming. I was going to have to let it go. And I was really tired and was ready to let it go. But at the same time, I feared having to buy my own groceries. Right, because I'm a vegan, so I was like, man, I started becoming fearful and worried about the prices. Will I still be able to eat healthy because of the cost of healthy food, all that stuff like that? But I just moved toward it. It ended. I moved toward it, and it just became a normal thing. I embodied this. It was nothing to fear. So you can see that a lot of your fears, they feel real as heck, but it's because you don't understand something, and that's why you fear it. So it's important, if you want to step into anything new or try something new and you fear it, go for it. Gain the knowledge, you get the understanding, get the education, you know what I'm saying? Become more awareness, bring more awareness in your life about whatever this is you want to step into, right? You're going to start to notice these fears begin to dissipate. They're going to start to dissipate because you're going to start to get more understanding. It's the same as 144. I'm talking to the chosen ones, the light workers, the star seeds, baby, the way showers. Okay, it's the same thing about your journey. You didn't understand your journey, not at all, but look where it has led you to right now. The universe is always conspiring and working in your favor to lead you to your highest good. Right? A lot of people wonder, what is my purpose? You're a multidimensional being. Your purpose is multidimensional. You do all sorts of things. It can be real subtle. It can be real simple. But the main thing is remembering who you are. Remembering who you are so you can operate from your core frequency, the core being of who you are, your true essence, which is what you're doing now. You're honoring your true essence, your true self-expression, right? Your authenticity. You are realigning right now. That's what's been going on. You've been realigning to what is more authentic for you, lovely soul, which takes me to this message, right? Yesterday, I stood... I happened to go look out my window, and blocking my driveway, literally parked, was an 18-wheeler. It was green, and on it said freedom, baby. It was green, right? Giving me heart chakra vibes, right? Freedom, right? I'm definitely like following what you love, following your heart, letting your heart guide you, right? Acting on what your heart is leading you toward, okay? Freedom, it said. Then it said 7-Eleven. Look, check this out. Okay, then it said 7-Eleven. Let's Google 7-Eleven real quick. Let's Google 7-Eleven. Let's get what it say to us. Look at this. Okay, we got 7-Eleven. We got look, I'm going to show you that. I'm going to read it to you. Angel number 7-Eleven is a positive message. It's being backed and assisted in your rising. Now is not the time to be easily discouraged, worried, or to look behind you. Be bold and confident in your choices and share your benevolent energy with others when you're in the position to be generous, lovely soul. You see what time it is? Which takes me to another dream that I had. I was being pushed in a swing set. That swing set was pushing me all the way high up into the sky. And when I would come back, I had to close my eyes because it felt scary, right? Because it was just rising so high up. And then when I come back down, it was my family members were in this dream, some of my family members, and they were there, and it's just like they weren't really saying much, but the whole scene was like, them trying to feed me certain foods. I don't eat, I told you I'm a vegan, so I don't eat these foods and stuff like that. It's like them wanted me to eat these things. But the whole point of the vision and the dream was like showing me that the past, not letting the past holding me back, not staying stuck behind with, not even letting people keep you behind, okay? Because of those old beliefs that you don't no longer have. You know what's up, right? And feeling free to really just rise, just go where you're being guided to go. All right, I'm definitely seeing on your mission, because you came here on a mission, lovely soul. And then I would go back on that swing and I would rise up higher. And it was showing me as well that I was completely leaving behind the past and rising above all of this, right? Into a new world. Look at this message that I just showed you. You are being guided and aligned into a path of freedom. You see, this says that you are on the rise. The 777-711, it says you're being backed and assisted because you're on the rise right now, lovely. So you definitely are, and it definitely feels some connection to this 12-12 portal. Okay, I definitely feel like you're awakening to something new. I definitely feel like there's something new that you're going to awaken to. Like, because in my dream, what I said, something is coming together for you. Things are going to start to coming together for you. You're going to start to see something clearly. You're going to start to understand something deeper, right? 1010 is the number that I saw the moment I saw that truck parked out there. My son texted me from school and it said 1010 on my phone. I can even show you that. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to prove. I'm just going to share it with you. Okay. So it's 1010, spiritual awakening and discovering inner wisdom, guiding us to understand our life's purpose and unlock our true potential. Tell me you ain't in them shoes right now, though. Tell me you ain't in them shoes right now. A phase of growth and renewal within a relationship as well. And I'm also hearing with the relationship within yourself, the relationship you got with yourself as well, lovely soul. And there is this urge, there's this balance, there's this harmony energy that is here as well. And there's this balance that is you're guided toward like the physical and the spiritual realms. Okay, nurturing both. I feel like that's what you're going to be moving toward in 2025. Like keep that balance of because you're moving into conscious living, so that balance in like the spiritual and the physical, creating that balance there, right? Having that balance there, okay, knowing when to move and how to move, okay, and what to do. So I definitely feel that. And then I saw 777. Look, 777, and what is this saying to us? Stay signed out. Embrace your introspection and prioritize this self-discovery and trust your intuition. It highlights importance of spiritual growth and a deeper connection with the divine, which takes me into you are noticing that your connection, 2626 on the clock, that your connection with the divine is strengthening right now at this time. That is something else that you are definitely becoming aware of. Okay. And there is God is speaking to you through other people. Like it's just like straightforward. It doesn't even matter who it is. It could be a completely stranger. It's happened to me. I sent a message out literally not even a week later. I got this message at being at the right place at the right time, just literally listen to a guy speak. He said everything about my idea from head to toe, and my fiance was right there. You know what I'm saying? I was like, wow, that was so God. So even through me, and like same is happening through you, okay? But it's also coming into you too, even on your timeline. Certain messages, you notice your timelines are shifting online, right? Different people you've never seen or different messages coming through to give you the clarity and confirmation. The synchronicity is like crazy, yo, because your vibration is high though, okay? So those are the messages that I have there for my dreams. There's more that I'm just going to go ahead and shift into this other reading here, baby, because this is also important. So why is this happening? You're aligning to a path of freedom. So why is this happening? What situation are you in right now, baby? You're going to be celebrating something. There is something that you're going to be celebrating. There's something that I heard of coming together. Something is coming together. I keep hearing that something's going to come together. It's going to click or something's going to come together. You're going to be celebrating something, lovely soul. Okay. It's like you could be, whatever this is, it's going to make you very happy. Okay, this could be some sort of success, some sort of victory, right? But it could be just a proud aha moment that you're going to be celebrating from something that you've been wanting to know or understand or create, however it speaks to you in your life, right? What can they do? What you can do is know that there are going to be people that are going to enter your life. Look, partnerships are going to be entering your life, right? I'm definitely feeling like-minded souls, right? People, you're going to know just because you have that spirit of discernment that's really on fleek. Now, you've been working with that as well. You have been mastering yourself. So this is going to be like happy positive, you're going to feel like happy, positive, loving feelings from this connection, this relationship, right? However it speaks to you, whether this is some of you, a marriage, a partnership, a union, however, business partner, right? However it speaks to you, there is some sort of connection that's coming into your life. But beware of, it could be specifically a woman. We got a woman and a man right here. So it could be a woman or a man, but this card is speaking highly of a woman who might try to have like demand power, like demand control over you, your choices, and your decisions. That's a red flag. So that's not the person, okay? It doesn't have to be a man or a woman. This card just strongly speaks about a woman, right? And then we got a man and a woman on this card. So it can be either or, okay? But just be mindful of the energy. You know what it is. They may be trying to be very demanding and try to control your affairs, your advice, your decisions, your choices, right? And this could be someone that you've getting financial assistance from. You could be getting advice from, support from, someone that you might do a business deal with. However it speaks to you, you know that energy. Use your discernment. You know what it is, okay? But what I also got on this card is like, what can't they do? They can't take away what's already meant for you. They cannot take away what is already meant for you, lovely soul. It's already yours. You feel me? This is definitely the 9 of Cups. Like, there's definitely some wishes coming true, some dreams coming true. Like, you getting what you wanted. Like, look, this celebration card, there's something that you are going to get what you want, right? 3 of Cups says this, and then we got the 9 of Cups that's saying that you're going to get something that you wanted. However this speaks to you, this could be a relationship, this could be something, anything, but something you finna win or something you're winning at, right? That's the energy that I'm feeling from this card right here. I'm trying not to mix them all up here, right? I definitely feel like you're someone who is balancing out giving and receiving, finding that balance in giving and receiving. You're someone who is a leader. You're someone who is, I feel like, what I really feel is like inheritance, spiritual inheritance is given to you. Like, you're the leader. You're the one who knows how to create what is needed in this world. You're the one who knows how to create opportunities and be of service to others, like give to others, like something of that energy, you know, like when they say God gives the wealth like to people who know what to do with it, something like that. I feel like you're the leader of the new earth. You're the one who's going to have this wealth to be able to give and receive. Okay, I'm also here because you're accumulating wealth, like from your energy, from who you are, right? Acting on these ideas, doing what you got to do, right? I feel like your authenticity is what is attracting this all in, baby. I feel like that's exactly what you're realigning with right now. Okay, so I definitely feel that you're definitely going to be in this position where you'll be able to give, right? And you're knowing the balance between giving and receiving, right? And that good things are definitely coming to you. Okay, and this is the lesson that you're learning right now, that balance between giving and receiving, right? Knowing when to give and knowing when to receive. I definitely feel like that's the lesson that you are definitely learning right now. And look at this. Your time, it's time. This is the outcome. You stepping out into the world, turning your back to the old and stepping out into the world, into the new, because you're the change that you wish to see in the world. And you're ready to demonstrate. You're ready to teach. You're ready to show others how to get through things that they believe that is impossible, right? I definitely feel like this expansion, right? You could be getting ready to expand. You feel this inside of this expansion energy. You could be getting ready to expand your business, okay? Because I'm definitely hearing expansion is on the horizon, right? I definitely feel like multiple streams of income is something you're about to begin to create. Look, this card came first about the lesson, and then we got the outcome of this right now. Okay, so you're definitely someone who is ready to demonstrate the things that you've learned and achieved in your life. Okay, this is a time for you to take things firmly in your own hands, lovely soul. Okay. I definitely feel that also this is confirmation that you're on the right path towards success. It's all working out for you. It's all working out for you. I tell you, it's just going to keep getting better and better. Have you noticed every time you think that it is good, it just get better and it just keep getting better? Just like you think you know something, you realize that you don't, and you learn something new and you learn something new, right? It's just so empowering, this journey. No matter what it is that I experience, I realize at the end of the day, it's so empowering because it's all here to help me. You are definitely aligning to a path of freedom, lovely soul. Okay, so don't get caught up in that mess. That's what I heard. That's exactly what I just heard right now. Don't get caught up in that mess. Let's get your angel message. Angel message for this collective I'm reading for, please, Spirit. Look, empowering your habits, rising above those habits that no longer serve you so you can create new habits that align with who you are. Look at that freedom, baby. Look at that butterfly flying up high. So I definitely feel like, definitely a lot of introspection, a lot of shadow work, and literally rising above those old patterns and habits and behaviors that no longer serve you, that were in the dark, that maybe you were in the dark about for so long. Empower your habits, which meaning creating habits that align with who you are now, that will empower you and not like, I heard destroy you, but like take from you, right? That's the energy that I'm picking up here. Okay, so that's the angel message that I have for you. And since we got the 12-12 portal tomorrow, I want to get some 12-12 angel messages, okay? So let's get into it real quick. Let's get into it, baby. 12-12 angel messages for the collective I am reading for, please. The inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. This is exactly it. 12-12 message. Tune into the portal of your heart, lovely soul. Check it out. I'm over here dropping stuff, y'all. Play, because have fun, celebrate, and don't be so serious. Look, take yourself serious, who you are, what you do, what's real to you now, because you already flipped the script. Take what you do, how you take care of yourself, what you consume, what you focus on, your magic, your connections. You know what I'm saying? The spirit with all that stuff that used to not be real to you. That's real now. Okay, so take that seriously, but also be playful. You get what I'm saying? But everything outside of you, take it lightly. Everything outside of you, take it lightly, lovely soul. Okay? Man, stop overthinking it, because you are already... Look, you're already doing it. So keep facing your true north and stop overthinking it. That's what the 12-12 portal wants you to know. Give me more 12-12 portal messages for the collective I'm reading for, please. Adjustments are required. So there could be some adjustments that are going to be needed to be required in your life. So maybe need some adjustments in your life. That some things in your life, I said that all backwards. Some things in your life may need to be adjusted, lovely soul. Okay? That makes big sense with this portal, okay? But this is the win-win outcome. This is a win-win outcome, lovely soul, okay? The answers you need are coming. I told you something's going to click. Things are coming together. I felt like it was the 12-12 portal. There goes that message right there. Let me get you a couple of more 12-12 messages. 12-12 message for the collective I'm reading for, please. This is from the cosmos. Speak up and speak out. Let your voice be heard loud and clear, which is going to have me flip this deck over and show you what I saw on the bottom of this deck over here. Look, show the world the real you. Show the world the real you. Speak up and speak out. Let your voice be heard loud and clear, lovely soul. It's time. That's what time it is. It's time, baby. Okay? Y'all already knew this was coming. This is a beautiful reading. I know this is probably very, very comforting and insightful. Dropped all those cards on the floor. Insightful for what you have been experiencing. 12-12 portal message, please. It's been like seeming confusing, like having to be okay with not knowing, right? That's another powerhouse right there. Being okay with not knowing and knowing that it's all okay. Okay, detach. Definitely. 12-12 portal, detach from what isn't serving you, what's not moving along with you, what's no longer appropriate, where you're moving toward, okay? So detaching from whatever you need to detach from, that goes back to those adjustments, right? There's definitely goes back to those adjustments. There's so many other cards that I wasn't feeling drawn to speak on those. Okay, so detach, of course. Stay on the flow. Stay on the ride. Ride the wave. Okay, you may need to go sit by some water and watch the water flow so you can see how it is to stay flowing no matter what. Sometimes you be flowing, right? You be going so good, you start to question like, shit. You're like, what's going on? You feel me? Because you be on that flow though, right? You be riding that wave and it's like, man, this get good. You might start wanting to question yourself, right? But then when you start to question yourself, you'll learn from hey, I ain't got to question myself. I'm going to let, no matter what, it's all good. It's all coming to me because it's funny, right? So if somebody need that message, you might be on that wave riding it and all of a sudden wonder like, when something going to happen? Just let it be what it is, lovely soul. Let it be what it is. 12-12 portal messages, please. 2-2-2 alignment. 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6. Also self-care. Also her self-healing. Self-love is very much key too right now. Alignment. I just said that you are realigning. Connections, friendships, romantic relationships, family ties, balanced life choices, compromise, commitment, and trust. How do you move forward towards your life true calling? Do what makes you happy. Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interests. Okay? Following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. Okay, there could be something, a new path that's going to appear for you, or some new things that you're going to be guided to step into, to try. Follow that, look, and commit. Follow that curiosity, follow that excitement. Okay, what's the word they just used? That was the word I was trying to look for earlier, that enthusiasm. Follow that enthusiasm. Don't worry about the details and all that and the other. Just follow it, okay, and let it guide you, And it goes back to what I said, gain any knowledge or, insight on something to give you clarity if you're really feeling fear. Okay, so work through those fears. I want to get one out of this day. 12-12 portal message for the collective, please. We're going to wrap it up, y'all. Look, work, achievement, and success. You've been working hard. So you are achieving success from all your hard work. You look at ants, they come together and they work together, right? And also, I keep hearing like they sting hard. Some of the red ants, right? They sting hard. So like your accomplishments, your success may sting some others hard. They may not be able to accept this. I'm also hearing adapt to this. Adapt to this, or adapt to something in your life, lovely soul. This change. Okay, the universe is always conspiring and working in your favor. What is this? Getting together with some friends. There could be some friends you're going to get together with, some like minds, or these are the people that you might have new friends, new people that are going to come into your life. May meet new people who you feel that are like a friend to you. You may see them as a friend, right? But there is someone that's trying to come between you and a friend, or something that you want, which is weird because we have this getting together with friends, and then we got this card that's saying that someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something that you want. I think that's a 12-12 portal confirmation for you. I love y'all. Keep taking care of yourself because you are aligning to a path of freedom. Y'all got the message today. Till next time, one love.